welcome back to Weeby Kids. Today we are out in the woods and we are going to have some fun with some mud. So you're going to need a few things to have some fun creating some art with mud. Now you need a plentiful source of mud. You can also bring along some water if it's a particularly dry time of year for you in which to create this mud. But usually in the UK, throughout most our seasons, there is mud around to be had fun with. So you might want to pick up on your way some sticks so you can dig and stir and mix with, because you're also going to need to mix your mud to try and make a really good sticky consistency with it. So if it's too wet, it might become too slimy and not hold any form. And if it's too dry, it'll just crack and crumble and fall apart. Now, the second thing you're going to need to have is a surface upon which to build against, either a tree or a wall or something like a big rock that you can then leave your beautiful works of mud art out on to dry. So when you're collecting your mud, scoop a strong handful and you can form it. Now, these forms don't have to be complicated. Something simple like a ball, as you can see being created here, is perfectly suitable. Now, when you're looking at working on a surface like a tree, you've also got to think about negotiating the bark. So you need something that is going to glue itself almost onto the surface when you are working with it, and that you can mold a little bit like clay, like so. Try not to build onto a surface that is leaning towards you. If it's anything, try to make sure it's leaning slightly further away, and that will give you a better surface upon which to build. Once you've got your mud sculpture or your mud art to a certain place, you can also consider how you can incorporate other natural materials into your creation. The woods that we are in currently has an awful lot of dead leaf matter, and there is also an awful lot of beautiful different mosses. And I quite like the way that the moss runs up the tree here, and I kind of like the idea of making it look as though it spreads. And so I'm going to cover this particular mud sculpture with moss. Now I've completed the moss, I'm going to fill the inside with some of those beautiful leaves. If you need to, you can use that lovely mud as a bit more glue. So here we have our completed tree piece, and we're going to call this one the eye into the mystery of the woods. As you see, we've made this one with mud and moss and some beautiful beech leaves. Now clearly you can make yours in whatever shapes, designs you would like, and make use of that mud. You could do squirrely whirly S's, and you could do waves, you could do circles, you can do all manner of different things with just that wonderful mud that is plentiful. Here's some others that we've been having some fun with today. These then worked into multiples can be the starts of creating something beautiful. So all that remains here now is to clean up our muddy hands and get ourselves a drink of something nice and warm and enjoy the great outdoors here. So we hope you've enjoyed the resource. We hope to see you again sometime soon. Take care. Bye from Weeby Kids. Bye.